One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Temple's offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just...
Snatch it down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. And that one could serve a lot of purposes. You knock all the butterflies out, you get your first completion.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, the first completion, you get hit, and I always loved it as a player on the first drive to when you got hit, you got that out of the way, you get the butterflies out of the way, then you kind of settle and you realize, all right, this is just football.
Temple lines up quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the...
Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. Spins away from the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Jones to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. With the catch, it's Hall. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enis, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Owls want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's Hall. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Turning it on. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first down.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Here he comes with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Temple lines up quickly. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
So first down here as they go back to work. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Looking left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room. 40, 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Smith. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Fullback's got it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
giving it to the fullback quickly against the 3 down front. You know, you got those 3 live, and they're playing 2 gaps at a time, which means they're not really firing off and penetrating. So you can give it to the fullback and try to get downhill quick, and the linebacker comes and meets the big boy in the hole.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Down Nittany Lions.
Now everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Temple lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going here at halftime, get a little juju going.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Makes one man miss. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Jones to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he wants it all. Touchdown, Owls! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
And then this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. He has the first and still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Jones wants to throw it. Under fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the back in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Give to the back.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those touchdown Nittany Lions? And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Mitchell. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jones to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Temple lining up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the wideout. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really?
Oh, he's got some space.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Touchdown! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Right on the money. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just feeds the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Temple lining up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hand, it's Amatova. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
23 on the play. And first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. He smashes his way through again. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Bryant. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Turning it on. And into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball.
He's loose on the left. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's James. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll try the run. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Bryant. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hart. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They get a big win here and start the season on a